Well, very, very important orders coming in. We were seeing the signs coming in from the bench earlier as well, and now they've pretty much done it. In fact, Harish Nair breaking that big story, the suit before the Varanasi civil suit, in fact, going to and transferred to a senior and experienced officer of the UP Judicial Service. All interlocutory applications also going to the district judge. The case being moved from the trial judge of the civil court in Varanasi to, in fact, the district judge of Varanasi. This is a very, very important order. The first intervention coming in from the Supreme Court side, which has said that while this is not in any way, a castigation or a commentary as far as the trial court's own capabilities is concerned, the fact that there are a lot of sensitivities involved, that it is such a complex
Other big breaking news that we have right now is that the interim orders passed on the 17th of May shall continue to be in operation, and that interim order was that the protection which is to be given to the Shivling or the structure that is being claimed as a Shivling will continue, but that namaz will also continue. So that was the interim order that was given, that shall continue to be in operation, and now a district judge instead of a civil judge will be hearing the case. Elaborate on what that means, Neelashish.
Well, absolutely. This is what the indications that the Supreme Court has been giving throughout the hearing. It has now transferred the case that was before the civil judge to a district judge, given the fact that he has more experience and he will be better equipped to handle a case with so much sensitivity, so much complexity. But in the interim period, the interim order continues. That is that the DM will ensure, the magistrate of that area will ensure that the Shivling area, where the Shivling has apparently been found through the surveys, will continue to be protected. However, the namazees will not be impeded from offering their prayers at that area as well. So definitely the court ensuring that there is a balance as long as this, till the time that they hear this matter again. Now, it has also been said that unless adequate arrangements ensuring due observance of wuzu not made, we order the district magistrate with consultation of parties to make appropriate arrangements. So this is also taking into account what Huzaifa Ahmadi was saying for the Muslim side, talking about the wuzu area being impeded by the protection that is granted to the Shivling area. So the court is saying that there needs to be adequate arrangements to ensure that there is due observance of wuzu, and as long as that is not made, we want the district magistrate to ensure that those arrangements are made in consultation with the parties that are before the court.
But the big takeaway, the 5 big takeaways at this point of what we are breaking first on Times Now, the entire legal team of Times Now, the 5 big takeaways. 1, that there is no stay which had been sought by the Anjuman Intizamiya. There is no stay that has been given. 2, the May 17 interim order given by the Supreme Court is going to continue to be in force. 3, that protection is going to be provided to the structure that has been claimed as a Shivling by the Hindu side, which is present in the center of the wuzu khana. 4 is that adequate arrangements are going to be made for the namazees to be given access to the mosque. And 5, we are still going to hear whether there is, and 5, pardon me, is that Justice Chandrachud has said that while the Places of Worship Act does not allow you to change the character of a place of worship, there is no bar in determining the nature of the place of worship. We will wait for more clarity from our legal editor on what this observation translates into vis-a-vis the survey. Because remember, the Varanasi court, and perhaps Madhav, you could throw more light on that, will the Varanasi court proceedings, because now it has been transferred from a civil to a district judge. So the cases before the civil judge were: 1, they wanted access to the Shivling for prayer; 2, they wanted an extended survey; and 3, they wanted the wall to be demolished in the basement below the wuzu khana. Now, if Justice Chandrachud says that the Places of Worship Act doesn't stop you from determining the character, does that mean the survey will continue?
Well, that's a very important question that the district judge will have to actually look at, because it has very clearly been mentioned that all the interlocutory applications will also go to the district judge apart from the suit itself. Now, also very importantly, what is coming is the fact that the application filed by the plaintiff under Order 7 Rule 11 of the CPC shall be decided on priority by the district judge on the transfer of suit, and therefore the transfer of the suit concerning the Gyanvapi mosque from the civil judge junior division to the district judge of Varanasi will have to decide on the application against the maintainability of the suit on priority. So this entire question of maintainability that came up before the Supreme Court, they said we are not going to go into the maintainability. That is for the courts to decide, because we are not also going to look at the Advocate Commissioner's report, something that the Solicitor General had also suggested at one point of time. And in fact, questions at the last minute being made by Ahmadi, who is for the mosque side as far as the conduct of wuzu, etc. is concerned. All those concerns also would have to be addressed by the district administration, is something that the court has said. So the court has a very, very difficult and a delicate balancing act to do, but yet a lot of observations, a lot of comments coming in, apart from the hard orders itself, the main orders itself, I can put it that way, of transferring the case the trial court to the district court of Varanasi on the grounds that it requires a seasoned and more experienced judge to look into this entire matter. At the same time, of course, also saying and frowning upon the selective leaks that have happened following the commission, which has looked into the entire details and prepared its report into what has happened on ground and what really was there on ground as far as this particular case and this particular survey is concerned.
Okay, I think Neelashish also has an update helping us understand what is being said in court. I will go across to Ankit Tyagi in just a minute for the first reaction coming in from Varanasi, where he is present right now. Neelashish, when the hearing now goes to the district judge instead of the civil judge, what happens next? You've got the Hindu petitioners making 3 pleas. So essentially what will happen? Will there be a survey? Won't there be a survey? Will they be given access? Won't they be given access? Please help us understand.
Well, Padmaja, the 3 suggestions that were made initially during the hearing, which we at times now broke down, is exactly what has been ordered. So the new judge who has been appointed, the district judge in Varanasi, will hear all these applications, including the ones of maintainability raised against the petitioners by the Muslim side. All these applications will be heard by the new district judge. Now, there is no stay on the survey. There is no interim relief as far as the Muslim side is concerned. So there is no stopping the survey. There is no questions on the report either. Now, moving forward, whatever applications the Hindu side has placed before the Varanasi court, that will be addressed by the new district judge, who will take up this case in a fresh manner. So he will ensure that expeditiously and on priority, all these applications that you just alluded to will be decided by him and at a pace that is convenient as far as the Supreme Court